The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Tired of ads crashing your comedy podcast party? Good news. Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Just head to amazon.com/ad-free comedy to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads. Enjoy thousands of Acast shows ad-free for Prime subscribers. Some shows may have ads.
Previously on Roll Britannia. Right, boys, there is an island called Nassau, currently being used as a naval stopover.
Can we stay there?
This may be an island for us to settle down. We will turn the cannons on the fortress. You must stay in contact with us at all times.
It would be wise, chaps, to try not to destroy any of their major. If they've got any big weapons or defences that we could use ourselves.
I need you to capture the most senior officer currently encumbered into the fortress.
A tradesman's entrance, chaps. There it is.
At the far end of the room, there are some steps leading to an iron-bound door.
I think we found our way into the fort.
As you hang up, you hear the sound well above you of an explosion.
That's our cue to go.
It's go
chaps.
time. I would like to use Edward Teacher's ring to cast invisibility at a level 3 spell.
You're invisible and you're carrying around a door handle.
And so is Keth for an hour.
As we go along this corridor, can I be looking left inside each cell to see if there's anyone in it?
You definitely can, yeah.
There's a figure in here. You there, who are you?
The name's Jack. Tartan Jack.
Are you with the Queen or against her?
He spits on the floor.
Looks like our allegiance is a lie. If I could spring you out of here, will you help us?
Sure. You pull the lever and the door slides open. If you're attacking from the sea, you have dealt with the big... The commander had it installed just last month, actually.
Captain, it's Derek. Top of the tallest tower, there's a fuck-off big gun.
Let's try and not destroy the gun. I mean, I'm up for destroying the crew, to be honest. Not disabling, destroying the crew.
They pushed us to this. All we want is a home, and we're going to take it back from the bastards.
And so he leads you off down the corridor and off towards the tower. All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action. When last time we played, you were on the hunt for a very large weapon.
Madam. Keth, pull your trousers up. Get up. Ooh, missus. Yeah. All of that. Yeah. You know, carry on. Forting.
So you've got, I think you've headed out of the armory, headed upstairs, following the directions that Tartan Jack has given you towards the commandant's chambers or to where he is, and you found out about this big gun. And I think you just decided that you were going to put the hunt for the commandant on pause and go and take out or otherwise procure this large cylindrical device.
Yes, I think Keth mentioned something about disabling the crew, which is sort of not ethically great, but it will probably be quite effective. Yeah.
No one's arguing with that.
And also, I think Timbers...
Oh, no, I mentioned destroy.
Oh, yeah, destroying.
Destroy the crew,
erase
capture the artillery
all
piece.
evidence of their existence. I think Timbers wanted us to do that as well. So
Yeah. Well, that would make a landing possible.
Yeah.
Because otherwise this large gun is very much a ship killer.
Yes. Yeah. I do have lads. Remember,
fuck this up and you'll lose the Dath. Is that the threat here?
Yeah, quite possibly the Dath and everyone you've ever met.
I don't want to be alone again.
Okay, welcome.
Which would be a lot of work
everybody to the pressure cooker that is. Two-pronged
I'd just like to say, we had a conversation not so long ago that you wanted some real jeopardy in your game. Here you go.
Yeah, that's fair.
Please. I also have a sort of remote tracking thing that will direct their bombardment that Timbers gave me, I believe.
That is true.
So we could use that, but obviously the aim at the moment is to not destroy the gun, but to subdue it.
You would also have to be where you need it to be in order to set the beacon.
Yeah,
you
so
can't just be like,
there.
over there.
Yeah, exactly. I'd have to get there and then just drop the beacon.
So it's not like a laser pointer?
No.
Yeah, Timbers goes mental.
We're not firing cats at
You
this
can't
thing.
paint the target from distance. No. Two prongs. We're going to need one pair going up sneaky in through the back door.
You and
So
I
the two sneakiest of us.
Saucy.
To the big...
And then...
Okay, that's me.
Two up
or
on
invisibility
the broom,
boys, to be fair.
providing air support, whilst that also distracts the two sneaky backdoor guys coming through. So that's what I would suggest.
Okay, so what I would suggest with that is that Jeff, with some longer range spells, attack spells, goes on the broom with Keth, who knows how to fly it. If Malrus, are you invisible already?
No.
You're not. Could you turn invisible?
Nah, only I am the king of invisibility, and only Keth and I are invisible at the moment. So
I can roll stealth.
I could also do quite a good stealth roll as well, hopefully.
Okay. So let me paint the picture of exactly where you are. You're kind of in a sort of corridor, just lead that's led you up some ramps, past the cells, past the armory, and you find yourselves in what appears to be some sort of staff room. A sort of there's a table, a little bit of a just a sort of place where you might expect the guards would go and just relax while they're doing their guarding, because guards are lazy and they don't stand around actually doing their jobs. They play cards and things because that's what guards do.
Are there guards currently playing cards in this room?
There are not guards playing poker at the moment. It would appear that all the armed forces have been summoned to various battlements.
Can you imagine if there were though? Like, we wouldn't do anything to harm them. We'd have so much on them blackmail wise.
No, no. Shame.
We're about to go visit your boss. Do you want to just fuck off?
Do you want to come with us? We'll mention you. Can I make an investigation check very quickly on the room? I'd like to look for sort of any... first I want to look for a coffee machine and sort of if anybody's got any sort of nice-looking labelled food in the fridge that I can sort of...
roll investigation to check the fridge for any labelled food.
Investigation.
Any passively aggressive labelled food.
Hold on.
Alan's lunch. Do not touch. That means you, Janet. On a little sticky label on a lunchbox. Is that what you're looking for?
That's pretty much what I'm looking for, yeah. As long as it's not fish, because I don't want to put that in the microwave, you see, because it'll stink the whole place out.
Are you actually having lunch in this break room?
Oh, I'm here, so I'm going to graze as I come past. What was it? Investigation. 20, but not that.
Yeah, you do find exactly that box.
Oh, excellent. What she cooked.
And it, if you open the box inside, you find two individually wrapped fajitas.
Oh, I'll gobble one of them bad boys down and then just sort of wave the other languidly at everybody else. Does anybody want a little snack? Tart and Jack, you've been in that cell for a while. When's the last time you had a fajita?
Very long ago, actually.
Have this. Come on.
Thank you very much. Very nice. Yes.
A little bit spicier than I remember.
It was so hospitable. Can I have a look? Are there any kind of lockers or anything in this staff room?
Yes, there are lockers in the room. Yeah, you don't need to. That you can just see lockers.
Can I investigate the lockers?
Okay.
I want to investigate the lockers, see if there's
I'm going to investigate the lockers as well.
I mean, they haven't got keyholes. They've got little turny dials.
I was inside the lockers. Can I look inside the lockers?
Well, I mean, do you want to?
They've got a turny dial, so you might.
They're lockers. They are by very definition locked.
So we could. I mean, you can
try and break into them if you want.
Derek, can we have a look at these? Now, finish your fajita first, but I just want to have a look. All these seem locked, right? And I kind of thought.
They're lockers, Jeff.
Well, no, but I kind of thought that someone might have left one of them
guards,
open.
They're doing their job.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Anybody got any
point.
sour cream?
If you can just pick these locks, then maybe you can find something more useful.
There's no lock to pick.
I'm sure there's some guacamole.
I'm going to have a look at eye up the lockers. Can I make like an
Safecraft,
intelligence check? Can I make an intelligence
I'm going to
check?
turn to Tom and Jack and go, do you see what the hell I have to fucking put up with all the time?
I'm going to...
I don't know how you did it.
Get some of that...
Just put the whole fucking fajita in his mouth.
Get some of that salsa. Oh, no, not all at once, mate.
Tartan
Chew
Jack's
your food. I'm going to start giving him the Heimlich maneuver. With my...
You should masticate more carefully, Tartan Jack.
All right, thank you for that. I appreciate you. I appreciate that.
With my sort
What
of
do I need to roll to get
expertise
into
and
these
background,
things?
I would... Well,
sleight of
Jeff,
hand.
I've got a crowbar, so I could just bust them open if you like.
All right, yeah, try that.
I mean, I rolled a 14
Does it look worth
for
it?
sleight of hand. Do I do anything to get in?
No, not with a 14.
Can I roll like an intelligence check to see whether it's even worth the effort of breaking
Thanks
into
for coming.
at this point?
I mean,
It's quite a good
Or
roll
an
for me as
intelligence.
well.
It's just based on my sort of background and history, like
yeah, okay, yeah. Roll insight actually.
insights. That's fair enough.
I've got +6 on insight. Can I do that?
I think you've already decided that we're breaking into
nine total.
Yeah.
9 total.
9. You don't know shit about these.
Okay. Look, Jeff. I mean, if we really want to break into them, we can always come back later. But I mean, if they're locked now,
There might be stuff that's good in them.
yeah.
I
know,
don't mean to
but
tell you what to
is it
do, but
gonna
you
be
are attempting to take
useful?
over this fort. I'm sure
Yeah,
you'll
we
have some
could just-
downtime.
We can just take.
Yeah, I know,
take
but I
it
was
later.
thinking if we run into a locked door, it'd be good to have
we're
a key.
arguing about whether to unlock these lockers,
They might have a key inside.
isn't shit going on topside.
Surely,
Just
if
saying.
we
Just
unlock them,
crowbar
There
it
are
open.
some
They will
loud
cease
explosions
to
ahead. Lots of
be-
Like-
overhead shouting can be heard in the distance. Big explosions.
yeah.
The sound of cannons.
We've got a fort to infiltrate, guys.
Jeff, let's worry about this
Keth
later.
is standing
Come on.
at the door,
I'm
tapping
just gonna-
his foot impatiently.
I'm just going to wipe.
Malrus is going to
Go
walk
check
off.
out. Go check out these lockers, and if you find anything good, like any keys or anything, go let us know. Right, go check them out. Bye. Oh, bless his little heart. He's so cute. I love him so much, little baby boy.
I don't
Right,
know
okay,
who
anyway,
he's
let's
talking
leave these lockers, lads. Casper's going to do his thing. Let's crack on. Come on, let's
Okay.
go.
Okay. You what? Okay, Jeff. Fine. We'll
No, never mind. It's
yeah.
not worth
Never
it.
mind. You do you, Jeff.
Right, Jack, take us to the tower, but drop us two off, me and Jeff, at the nearest window. We'll go outside.
When you say drop
And
you out
then
of the
you
window,
two-
I'm not sure. How? We're on the ground floor, and I don't know about you, but I can't fly.
Ah, no. You just take us up towards the tower.
You notice the lack of wings.
I know.
Windows.
He's got some sort of like vacuum or something that all. It's just a broom. I know
As
very well
we
that it's a broom. I was just
ascend,
trying to be pithy.
The first window that we see, me and Jeff will hop out.
Right, okay. Well, this way then. And he leads you through some doors and up another ramp and sort of spirals round and takes you to another landing, a sort of corridor. Well, not a corridor, more of an atrium kind of space with a big door with daylight coming sort of through the cracks, and the sounds of action and explosions and shouting are much, much louder up here. He says, right, here's the plan. That there door takes you through to the interior courtyard of this fort. But you got to, if you head to the northwest, you will see the tallest tower, and the gun is atop there.
You two lads, can you stay invisible while you're up there? Because I imagine they're going to be shooting at you like buggery, and I wouldn't want you getting caught without any cover.
In the broom, going to be pretty obvious though. Just actually, I suppose if I'm holding the broom or Keth's holding the broom and we're both invisible, then that does classify something we're touching.
Well, it is, yeah.
Or holding, doesn't it? So yeah, it would be invisible.
If you
too.
can.
We could stay invisible. Yeah, that should be fine. Let me just see if I'm feeling powerful enough. Yeah, there's not been an hour. Yeah, I'm feeling powerful enough. It's all good. Let's be invisible.
Okay. Do you feel lucky, punk? Are you talking to me?
I like how you pepped yourself. Do you want to feel powerful enough?
No,
Yeah,
Jeff just sort of looks down and checks out his Edward teacher's ring, and
now's not the time for a prostate exam.
No, because that means I can give a level 3 spell at a level 1 spell slot. So
that is badass.
Yeah, that's why I used that when I cast invisibility on both Keth and I, which is why both of us could be invisible, because that means it's a level 3 spell, but only using a level 1 spell slot.
Nice.
Okay.
So we're both still invisible, as it's not been an hour, which is good.
Okay, that's fine.
Is everyone happy with what I'm proposing?
So you and Jeff are going to fly up. Malrus, Tartan Jack, and I are going to take the front. Tartan Jack, you could get us there through this fort, could you?
It's just across the courtyard from there. The door is easy to find. It's not hidden. It's not a secret tower. You understand?
Okay. Tartan Jack, this is something we like to do on dangerous secret missions. Everybody hands in. Everybody hands in, lads.
I love the inspiration.
He puts his hand in and he says, I love these. Go on.
Yeah, it makes us feel like a real team. What do you want this time? Best friends or like Super Boys Club or something?
I mean, both sound really heroic.
What about the Tower Tinkerers?
Yeah, we are the Tower Gobblers.
Tower Gobblers.
Let's go take on that big gun. Best friends.
Tower Gobblers.
That went really badly, Derek.
Yeah, I know, but
we just need to get a solid word. Anyway, Keth, before we move on, Keth, I just need to ask you, because it's been we're in the middle of the battle, and obviously it's been racking on my brain. But I feel really guilty that I didn't ask beforehand. But I need to know now before we go any further. But when I made you invisible, did I have consent to touch you?
Jeff, I'm very proud of you for asking that.
I didn't want anything to go wrong right at the start of our new home.
No. Well done.
Thank
well done. You're learning.
Yes, my boy.
It's them learning pills. Okay, cool. So, we busting through the door all in one go?
Everybody got stones of fast speech?
Stones of fast speech at the ready.
I'm making a run for it, or are we trying to be stealthy and sneak
I'm
through?
roll
Are we just going to go quick?
I suggest the ground team stealth across.
Right.
Oh, that is a 21.
Then
21,
wait
yep.
behind the door as me and Jeff fly up above, all invisible. Then all of a sudden, we're just going to rain fire down on them, which will cause havoc. They'll be too busy concentrating on all of that, and then the ground team go through the back door and pick people off in absolute mayhem. The gun will stay fine, and we'll just pick off the crew.
Okay, so we'll wait for you. We'll wait for you to. Okay, my stealth roll was a 27.
Bloody hell, yeah, you're both very stealth. There's plenty of cannon smoke about, and it's dark. You know, it's very, very early in the morning, so there's lots of panic and stuff. But you can easily hide among the cannon smoke and dark and shadows and things. So
both axes out. Actually, one axe out, one hand sort of prepared to throw a dagger at a moment's notice.
Cool. So you open the door very stealthily. And as you open the door, you see the chaos that is reigning. The sky is being illuminated, the flashes of cannon fire, and the dust of mortar and bricks being blasted with cannon fire, and the screams as men and elves and dwarves are being brutally beaten by these large lumps of iron and lead flying through the air at their respective hiding places, and screams and shouts of people. And you do catch sight of a small group of guards as they make their run, and you can see that a number of them are not fully dressed in the typical Royal Guard or Royal Marine uniforms. Some of them are still wearing what appear to be pajamas and things. You can see that these people have definitely been disturbed from their slumbers, as you would expect. The courtyard itself is relatively well cared for, well gardened, you might say. There are small shrubberies about the place, well groomed, and to your left, a little way across the quad, you can see the big doors of the main keep, and across the other way, you can see another tower in the far corner, and you can see another tower to your left as well, much smaller though. But you can see that the majority of the flashes of gunfire appear to be coming from two, really, of the battlements. The two that you, judging by your sort of experience of the direction you should be facing, are the two that sort of face the coast in the direction that the ships were. Okay, so are you making your way across the quad to the tower now?
Yeah. What do we see as we're moving along?
Like I say, you see this well manicured garden, and you don't see many people about because they're all pretty busy, apart from that small group that you saw running out of one door and into the main keep.
Okay.
But
so how many are in that group of people into the main keep?
3 or 4.
3 or 4. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm just going to check in with you guys. Whereabouts are you guys? Because are you flying now? Have you taken off yet?
We were just about to. I was just going to go bibbity bobbity broom, and then we were going to go ascend up through the courtyard and start hovering.
Do you want to
above the big?
Are we going in from the bottom of the tower, or do you want to? Because I've got burglar's kit which has like pinions and rope. You could attach something to the top of the tower. We could.
Don't know about noise. Would that create a lot of
the
noise?
Outside.
If you can just.
I don't think you need to worry too much about noise. There's quite a lot of noise going on.
Yeah, fair.
There's
fair.
bombing.
There's already
There's
a lot
bombing going on, guys.
Yeah, we're being shelled currently.
I will go so far as to say, unless you make.
Don't make too much noise, guys.
Sorry, Jeff. What was that?
Unless you set off like another really loud explosion somewhere there shouldn't be explosions, no one's going to hear you.
Yeah.
They might see you, but they're not going to hear you.
Well, I'd say the fastest way would be to run up inside. I'm imagining a big tall tower with a spiral staircase at the middle, up inside it, and you just waiting on the other side of the outside door, as if you're like bursting out on a roof.
Okay, so
and
you're
want
imagining
you on the other side of that door.
You're imagining that, Tom. But what if that's not the case?
That's why I'm going to turn to James and say, "Is that the case?"
Well, you're not inside the tower, so you wouldn't know.
Curses! There's an elevator.
My only hesitation is it's better to fight down than it is to fight up, right? So it might be a bit of a struggle getting up there, depending on how reinforced that gun crew is.
Because we'll lure them first.
Okay, so
if we'll like go up there and we'll like rain down fire on them, and then you get like give it a beat of 5 and then come in afterwards.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Do you want to just do a stone of fast?
Or if they get delayed on the way up and we get no reinforcements?
Exactly.
Because we're on a broom floating above, and we'll just fuck off.
What happens if Keth drops me and Derek up there first?
Like, why don't you just get in the pocket pub? Because, like, if you can just get in the pocket pub, then, we can fly up there.
Proper Pokeball.
I can just land on the top of the tower thing and put you guys down there, open up the door, be like, I choose you guys come out, start battling up, I jump back on the broom with Keth, we fly up, and then start raining down fire, and then
that
join
sounds
you
like
for
a
the
good
battle.
plan. That sounds like a really good
Nothing
plan.
bad could possibly happen.
Yeah, what could possibly go
wrong? As long as nothing bad happens in the pub this time.
No, we'll just wait. We'll just wait.
All.
Yeah, I suppose.
Nothing bad could possibly happen.
That's a good point.
Well, you were in there for longer.
Yeah.
You were in there last time.
We have been in there for longer than it would take to get us up. But it's not, I don't know whether it's a length thing.
Have you?
Yeah, because he
okay.
carried us all the way through to the cells, didn't he?
You went down 2 corridors.
Yeah, but then this is like a vertical flight, right? So it's
I'm not sure. I'm imagining there will
I'll tell
be
you what. Okay,
Jakes.
let's just do the
Pinion
distraction. Yeah, you
Pinion
got
up. When you're ready, call us. We'll start firing. You hop over the side instead of coming through the door, and then the same plan as before.
Wait,
Okay.
wait, hang on. Sorry, just one last second. Sorry, Keth, can your broom hold you, Derek, and Malrus? Because I'm perfectly happy to stand down here, invisible, for just doing nothing for a second, and then you take them up there, throw them up there, and then come back down and get me.
That's what I was going to suggest.
Yeah,
Can it hold the 3 of us?
it can hold 3 of us.
Hold
Yeah,
400 pounds.
That's fine.
Yeah, which is
Me and
Keth
Malrus
plus the
are
2
little.
lightest, I
Yeah.
think.
Me and Malrus
Yeah, you can
are
certainly
little.
carry me.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
probably-
It can't carry all 4 of you. We
Yeah,
did work this out.
Yeah, let's do that then, and we'll leave Jeff down here, and then he can come. We can come get him.
Okay.
We'll Keth him.
Tartan Jack is going to say, right, lads, I've got something I need to do.
Right.
Good luck.
It's a pre-game
and,
dump, isn't it? Yeah, get that out of the way.
Yeah,
You'll be
it's. I've been.
carrying that
I've been.
big compound.
You didn't notice there are no toilets
I
in that
know.
prison cell. I've been holding this in for a month and a half.
Bloody hell! I would have just shoved it in a guard's face. Again.
I gotta go. And you see him running off, kind of like a little bit.
Yeah.
Thick as a Coke can, long as your arm.
I've just got to go and give birth.
Just dropping the kids off at the pool.
there's 5 of them.
And you see him draw his sword and run off into the cannon's smoke.
I mean, that can't go badly for us.
In hunt
can
of
it?
someone or something.
Fuck off, Tartan Jack. Good luck. Fuck off. See you later.
He doesn't
I
know
don't
what that
like
means.
We'll have a drink.
He doesn't speak Gnomish.
I don't like that either. But Keth, we'll deal with him when the time comes. Everybody else that's bombarding the fort is on our side. So
we've helped him out. He's helped us out. We're all square. We're on par.
We can't change it now. Let's go.
But he's a pirate, so let's not trust him. Come on, then. I'll hop onto the broom.
Right, you're going up to the top then?
Yeah.
So
Jeff's just going to find somewhere nice
is still invisible,
hide away.
and the other two of you are not.
Keth's invisible, but the broom won't be. The broom
from the exterior... Yeah, so from the exterior, it just looks like Derek and Malrus are levitating, sat behind each other in a sort of straddled position up the side of a tower by themselves.
Yes.
I mean...
Okay, cool, fine. As long as we have that picture in our mind. I assume Derek is sort of hugging the invisible Keth as well.
We're just hoping with all of the chaos, nobody will notice.
Technically...
I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say.
Well, I was just going to say that technically, if you had Malrus and Derek climbed on Keth's back, then he would technically be carrying them and they'd both be invisible. So, but, it's just anything that the person's holding.
I'm not sure you can carry people in that. I'm not sure the spell is intended for carrying people.
Yeah. I
think
the description
maybe if you
says
knocked them out
object.
first, they would be bodies.
I think
it's better than wearing them, isn't it?
Yeah, I think. The
I mean, that is
says,
better. Yeah.
The description says object, and people aren't objects.
It just says anything
People
the target
have
is
feelings
wearing
too.
or carrying, as long as it's on the target's person.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Right.
But that's fair. We'll go with planet.
So the two of you are being flown up to the top of the tower, and
I'd
when
like
you
to
get
whisper
there,
to
you
Keth
see.
and just go.
Okay.
Don't drop us straight
21st
away.
floor, menswear.
I'll get some shirts later, but don't drop us straight down. Let's just have a little, scout.
Are you going to peek over the battlements?
Peek over the battlements, and if possible, with the. Oh, do you know what I would like to do?
Go on.
Actually, you tell me what we see first, and then I'll tell you what I'd like.
So you peek your heads over the battlements, and
Like a mere.
I guess. I mean, what you see is a big gun.
Yeah.
Like a huge cannon.
Right.
Like picture like your typical cannon. Like the sort of thing that you in your mind when you think of a pirate ship cannon.
I got it in my mind.
You think of a pretty big cannon, yeah?
Yep.
Now scale that up by about 6.
Big Bertha.
That's a big cannon.
gun.
Big gun.
Yeah.
BFG.
I mean, I'm
BFG.
talking like like the novelty human cannon size cannons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sort of size cannon that we're talking
stars
about.
and stripes on it. I don't know.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, no, it does. Fuck it. It's got stars painted all down the side
It's
of
a
it.
dwarf in a helmet just being loaded into.
And you can see there are a crew of humanoids there. There are 2 dwarves, a human, and a very, very large creature.
What's the
Humanoid in shape.
Okay.
It is in fact, roll. Roll intelligence. Yeah, roll intelligence.
Intelligence.
All of us.
Yeah.
On the broom.
No, we're just the ones on the broom. Yeah.
I got a natural 20, so I find some really nice daisies.
Oh, I got a 20. Not nat though. 19. Plus
Okay.
Start making a daisy chain.
I like your daisy.
18.
18. Yep. Keth.
Was it? Did you say it was insight or investigation?
Intelligence, please.
Intelligence.
Intelligence
Okay.
check.
A buttercup.
14.
14. Okay. Derek and Malrus, you recognise that this is a Goliath.
Oh.
You can see this Goliath is. I mean, you can see the 2 dwarves and the human are the ones that are sort of operating this cannon as it's sort of attempting to fire vaguely in the direction of where they think this cannon fire is coming from. And you can see the Goliath is sort of skulking around near the barrels of gunpowder and various things that it takes quite a long time to load between shots because it's a big gun.
How sort of what are these guys sort of personal armaments like? Are they
roll perception?
I've got an idea, lads. That's not great. Perception 5.
I got
you
a
don't see shit.
13.
19.
Well done, baby.
19. With a 19, Malrus, you can see that the smaller 3 of the crew are armed with pistols and short swords, such that you'd expect from Royal Guard operatives.
And
the Goliath doesn't appear to be carrying
anything. Okay. lads, can we sort of back up a little bit so we can sort of have a little whisper chat to each other?
Yeah, we'll just bob below the surface.
Yeah.
Just
a quick whisper.
Lads, this is what I want to do, okay? And go with me. I would like to tie Malrus and myself to the tower, right? We'll time it when they next fire, we'll bang a pinion in, right? So that if we fall off the top of the tower, we can stay there. And we can hang a little bit while you go and get Jeff, and then we can pop up and surprise them, right? Cut ourselves loose, maybe. But that big bastard, Malrus, I could see the look. Well, I can't see. Well, actually, let me turn around. Yep, I could see the look in your eye. He's a.
You turn around, you're really close to Malrus's face.
I think that's your eye. Yeah. He's gone cross-eyed. That means that big bastard's a Goliath, and I think probably the best way of dealing with him is to knock him off the bloody tower, because he's going to be a nightmare.
I know exactly what I'm going to do.
What do you know about Goliaths? What are they?
Vicious bastards. Yeah, vicious. Well, some of them are quite nice, actually. They're from sort of a nomadic tribal culture, but they very much take on the attitudes and sort of political views of their environment. So this one might be a lovely chap, but nevertheless, he's a big brute, and we've got to take him out.
Any points of weakness that we could know about that could target?
Not that I could remember. I've only met them sort of in passing, really. But I know that they can take a lot of punishment. Used to know there was a boxer around where we lived who, take quite the beating.
Stony, his name was.
Yeah, there you go. Used to run up one of those travelators, but backwards.
Do we target the Goliath first? No, I would say get rid of the 3 smaller ones.
Let's get rid of the 3 smaller ones. But I think, Malrus, you said you had an idea, so what can we do?
Why don't we just shoot the gun barrels?
You're going to what?
We'll destroy the gun?
This is something that we do need to clarify. You're going to shoot the gun barrel?
The gunpowder barrel. Which
you're going to shoot and just blow everybody up?
I mean, that's the quickest way. We lose the
I know,
big
but it'll
gun.
destroy the gun.
We lose the big gun, but I can use my mend cantrip.
On a massive technological...
It mends small things.
Yeah.
It doesn't mend like huge guns. You'd be there for weeks.
Well,
mending
I'll
every bit of it.
Somebody.
Can we save that as a plan B? Can we save that as a plan B?
Contract.
Yes.
I'm going to start tying
That's our
Malrus
Hail Mary.
I will pay them gold to rebuild that
If it all
cannon.
goes tits up...
That's
If it
our
goes
plan
wrong,
B.
we'll do Malrus's
we'll do
plan.
yours. We'll all hop off. But do you want me to tie us to the tower, Malrus?
Yes,
do you think
definitely
that was...
tie me to the top of the tower.
I'll go and get Jeff.
I'm going to wait for... let me tie this on first.
Derek's just dangling.
I'm gonna,
really quickly ties a knot.
I'm going to wait for the cannon to fire, and sort of as they're loading, and we can hear them loading. And what would it be to tie us in?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah. Well, just do a dexterity
Great,
check.
Jack.
It's probably not sleight of hand, is it? Do dexterity.
Plus 3, 21.
Oh yeah, that'll easily do it.
Very nice.
It's a good knot.
Yeah.
It's a solid knot.
super-duper
I mean, you
tight,
tie
that is.
like a reef knot and a bowline
Nice.
and
Lovely.
and a half
That'll keep us
hitch,
together.
like 4 different knots.
Stop saying knots. Stop saying
It's
knots.
not necessary.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. If I'd have rolled well,
It's not a
you could have
doofer
gone.
knot. That's what we'll say.
I'm afraid not.
Oh.
A doofer knot is a doofer knot.
That is us done, I think. We're just going to hang on, perch a little bit below the ledge.
Welcome everybody to your favourite part of the show. It's the moment with the master, the Dungeon Master. Well, this is the bit where I get you lovely lot all to myself so that we can catch up on some all-important news and shout-outs. So let's begin. First things first, of course, all of us here at Roll Britannia want to unwrap a brand new hot off the press thank you and hurl it right into your ears because, well, you deserve it. Our ridiculous nautical podcast would have capsized and sank a long time ago without you lot, so it's fantastic that you're aboard with us every week. Right, it's shout-out time. Pedro! Ah, there you are, boy. Aren't you forgetting something? The scroll? Pedro? Seriously, what do I even pay that parrot for? Seriously, just... right. Plan B. Phileas! Got a shout-out scroll? Excellent. Thanks, buddy. So, this week's shout-out goes to _wit13, who gave us an amazing 5 stars on iTunes. Thank you so much for the great review, and we're really happy that you're enjoying the show. We take our nerdiness and silly jokes very seriously indeed. Stand back, everyone. It's a random celebrity shout-out. Oh, now, this is some good news. A report has reached the Dungeon Master's office that Gillian Anderson has been keeping up with the show and has been skulking around every Wednesday morning, furiously checking her watch and desperately waiting for the 8 o'clock release time. Well, if you believe that, then you really must be from another planet. What's that I hear you cry? You want a shout-out as well, but you don't know how to get one? Well, good news! It's incredibly easy to do. Just look out for Roll Britannia on pretty much any social media. And get in touch. We're everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even Discord. So, if you want to have an natter with the crew, or have an idea for the show, or you're desperate for Keth to show you his really special weapons... Oh, Keth, that is gross. Well, you know what to do. Now then, wherever you get your podcast from, we really appreciate it if, whilst you're there, you could take just a minute or two and give us a lovely 5-star review, eh? A kind word from you guys really helps the good ship Roll Britannia to shine above the rest, and it also helps more fantastic people just like you to discover the show. And if you haven't already, bash that subscribe button. Otherwise, Malrus will launch you over the side faster than you can say. You do know that you're never going to actually be able to use that Nando's card, right? Right, that's enough for me now. All hell is about to break loose, and you haven't got time to be hanging around my office. So get out of here and get back into the action. Go! Jeff, you're invisible, just having a little browse around the shrubberies.
Oh my God, lavender. That's going to make things at the barbecue smell amazing. I can't wait to live here.
The buzzing of bees just complements the cannon fire that's going off, and you're just skipping merrily about the flowers, apparently.
I'm hiding in the bushes.
As Keth comes and lands down back roughly where you were, and you're not actually there, you're just having a peruse around the perennials.
Keth,
and
you here yet? I've just been saying that periodically because I can't see it.
No, neither of you can see each other. Actually, while you're about it, Chip, can you roll a d10?
Stop asking me to roll a d10. You did this the other. You texted me at work the other day and asked me to roll a d10 for Christ's sake. Like, what is going on? 4.
Genius.
4. Okay.
Absolutely genius.
Do you know what this is about?
4. Okay. You get no response. I don't know anything.
Also, what's everyone's max HPs?
46.
46.
42.
42.
Fuck off. 29.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Cool. Just keeping track of everything.
So something suspicious.
What's next? You land, and
Keth,
periodically, Jeff, you've been shouting that out, and eventually
Keth,
you say it, and Keth has landed.
Keth, are you here yet?
Yes, come over here. Follow my voice.
Whoa, Jesus Christ, you're right there. Yeah, I know, I'm here. I'm right here. So I just sort of put my hand out, and Keth's right there.
Lovely.
So I could find him nice and easily.
You pat him on the shoulder. How cute.
Oh, Sam, you said, God, yeah, I'm so glad you said shoulder, because I just went like that, put my hand out, and there was a number of things that you could have done to me. So
sack tap, you just sack tapped him.
Gently caress his.
Oh yeah,
Climb
okay.
onto the broom.
And ascend.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm on it now. And I tap my 2 hands on his shoulders, just sort of let him
On the
know
way
I'm
up, I'll fill Jeff in as to where he'll see them anyway.
Thank you. As if you didn't tell me what was happening with the plan, there was definitely going to be an idea in Jeff's brain of like, oh, there's a barrel of gunpowder. You know what used to happen here? I'm so glad you filled me
What happened
in.
last time you saw a barrel of gunpowder?
Exactly.
This is your
It worked
forte.
last time, guys.
It'll be a very
Jeff's
clear.
time to shine.
But we want
We're
to
gonna
keep the gun.
Yeah.
Only
Yes.
if it goes to shit.
Cool. What's happening then, boys? What are we going to do?
Okay.
So the two of you who are strung to the side of the building, you can hear the voices of the 3 crew members basically just shouting instructions to each other, and one of them yells to the Goliath, says, "Yo, bring that over here!" And you hear thump, thump, thump as the Goliath lugs something over, and you assume it's a barrel of gunpowder, and the general loading procedure is going on. And you can hear someone yelling levels of degree and angle and all sorts of artillery-based shouting that I'm not proficient in. And
I wouldn't. Yeah.
Well, as soon as Keth and I have gone up, obviously he's explained that whole plan to me. So as soon as we get into the position where we're supposed to be, I want to jump on my stone of fast speech and be like, "This is the junior communications officer calling the senior communications officer. Come in if you can read me."
Yes.
We are in position. There's seems to be some sort of delay. You might want to check your stone of fast speech feed. But,
no, it's perfectly in sync. What are you on about? Let's just do it.
Well, I'm just letting you know we're in position because, Keth said I need to let you know we're in position because you can't see us because, we're invisible. So just ready when you are. Let's go.
Crack on. Position.
No, we're first.
We will go. We will go. As soon as they fire the cannon, we'll go because that's when they'll least be expecting it.
Okay.
Before we just do this, can I just check how long is the rope that me and Derek are?
I have 50 feet of rope.
Is that 50 feet for each of us, or do we have 25 dangling here?
I have 50 feet of rope.
Okay.
So you'd have a maximum of 25 feet each. But
yes,
a good chunk of that will be taken with tying you guys to it.
Yes, exactly. And then the way I think of it is that we are we're not using the whole 50 feet.
Yeah.
We're tied quite closely, and then we're also tied sort of a few feet apart.
Okay, just check, because if we do that cool guy thing where we have to jump off the top of the fort, I want to know how much rope I've got when I'm off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. I love where this is going.
Basically, basically you've got enough rope to hang yourself.
I love where this is going.
So it's up to you what you do with it. Do you know what I should have said when he said, "How long's the rope?" I should have gone, "Well, how long's a piece of string?"
Okay, Jeff, what weapon are you going to use?
I'm fully ready.
I am going to aim
go
at the human with my musket. You should aim at the dwarf.
Are we sure Okay. I was just going to fire a message down at the big boy there and be like, "Yo, you've been reassigned. Thanks for all your help, but cool. Can you just fuck off?"
At this point, there is a loud explosion as the big one is fired.
Is fired, deafeningly so.
Yep.
I'll take a shot.
I'm gonna
take a shot at the human.
Are you guys gonna go? Are you guys gonna go? Wicked.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout, "Now, lads!" And
you all get a surprise round.
So,
okay, I'm not going to do my thing then. I'm
We've
going
got
to fire firebolt.
Okay,
that's fine. I'm going to cast firebolt.
Firebolt, good idea.
Okay. Yeah. What do you do?
I shot at the human, so that's my target, and I rolled a 16 to hit.
16 ties.
Oh, so what happens here?
Ooh. Does tie go to the runner or to the...
Tie goes to the runner. Tie goes to the runner.
I think so, yeah.
So I get it.
Okay.
So... sorry, just to check out Alex while they're doing their thing.
I'll let you guys...
So with my thing, do I roll a d20 and then I have a spell attack bonus and add that to it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Spell attack bonus, if that's what the
if that's what it is, yeah.
Is asking
okay.
for, yeah.
You fired...
I would
let's resolve Keth's first. I can't do all of your attacks simultaneously. Let's do one at a time. Keth, what are we doing? So you've hit.
And they all die.
You've hit the human.
Control.
I'm going to write some numbers down.
Okay, cool. Do you want to know my damage yet, Mr. James?
Yes, please. That's what I need. Otherwise, we're just going to be stuck in this eternal loop where you've hit and done nothing. Roll.
That's after you did your hunter's mark, of course, isn't it, Keth?
No.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay.
I should have put Hunter's Mark on the Goliath.
You still can.
Never mind.
Bonus action.
Yep.
I still can. I do.
So hold on.
It depends where James is putting his.
You do 6 points of damage, do you?
Because this is what
This is a surprise round, so you get your full turn. You get your full turn, so you can use bonus action.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just the opening secret surprise volley.
Okay.
I'm liking this.
Yeah, so you do 6 damage. What weapon did you fire? Was it Bertha, was it?
Bertha the musket.
Bertha the musket. So your musket fires and catches the guard in the back of the shoulder because he wasn't facing you. And he's very surprised about that. Who's next?
He's extraordinarily surprised.
Are you casting Hunter's Mark on the Goliath here?
If I can, but I don't know if I could do that now. I don't know if everyone has to go
can.
and then
that's fine.
do that next. But
no, that's fine. You can do that. Okay.
Okay, spell Hunter's
Nice.
Mark.
Yep, Jeff, you were
I'll wait for you. I think you.
Yeah, I got a
rolled.
17 to hit.
17.
Yeah.
17 does hit, yes.
Excellent. And then 11 points of damage.
11. Goodness me. On who? Who were you firing at?
Yeah, on the same guy.
Same guy. Oh, the human.
Yeah, me and Keth was
Same
sort of
guy.
like,
Yes.
we're going to smash him together.
Suffering.
And just boom.
This guy is immediately looking bad off.
Okay. fair
Excellent work.
Right.
Fucking proud of you.
Jeff sort of like turns and looks at
I-
Keth and smiles at him all like happy and proud.
Great big like,
Oh, thanks,
yes,
Dad.
well done.
On the shoulders.
As I clamber over, I'm gonna throw a hand axe at a different guy.
There's two
I'm gonna
dwarves,
throw
a human, and a Goliath to aim at.
The humans looks fucked up.
He looks very fucked
I'll
up.
deal with the Goliath in a second. I'll do the other dwarf. I'll grit my teeth and do it. And I ended up rolling a natural 20.
Natural 20 hits, and that'll be double damage.
Yeah.
Oh, double damage!
He explodes.
Oh, he's going to end up throwing a throwing axe and sort of like splitting the other dwarf's head like
That's
he did last time.
that's 4. Plus sorry. That is 7 points of damage, doubled to 14.
14, good God.
Yeah, and then with I'm going to make my bonus action attack without a modifier, but using the dagger off the Poppins Braces of Blades.
Yep.
The bracer, sorry, let me just find it. 1d2 magic daggers. They're the same as normal daggers, aren't they? 1d4 damage.
Yep.
So that is a 16 to hit the dwarf with my second roll.
That doesn't do it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that one I'll just go wild. And then I would like to... This is our surprise round, right?
Yep.
Oh, I'll tell you what. They didn't see us, so I get sneak attack damage.
Oh, God.
Because I'm a bloody rogue, ain't I?
Yep.
In I.
Oh, hello.
Let me find this.
I'm a fucking
goddamn
rogue.
rogue. So my sneak attack damage is 3d6, yeah. So on that guy, I will have another 15 points of damage, please.
I mean, that is overkill. I mean, you wipe this dwarf from the face of existence. Your axe flies out. Because this dwarf is not looking at where you're coming from, you jump over the battlements and hurl an axe at this dwarf. And
Jeff
it
just sort of turns to Keth and is sort of like...
flies through the air
doing his
and
thing again.
hits it clean in the back of the head. Now, this dwarf is wearing a helmet, because dwarves do.
Oh, yes.
But this
God.
axe throw is with such precision and skill that it carves not only the helmet cleanly in two, but comes back to front through the dwarf's skull.
Oh. And his head just opens like a Scotch egg.
It just bananas open. So, you know,
Like
it's
one of those
Easter.
adverts where something
You know
opens
how
and
you
it's like-
sometimes
It is
can just
Easter,
really easily open an Easter egg?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
I wondered if you were going to do it
Yeah,
Easter.
but this one's full of horrible goo and brains and viscera.
Yeah, it's like the worst Kinder Egg ever.
And Derek breathes in the pink mist like it was a fine cologne.
A dwarf cream egg.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll look to a guy, because no doubt they've probably seen us now. Right?
Yeah, it's Malrus's go, but yeah.
We're still within that split
I
second.
mean, it's only
Yeah.
I'll
a
look to the guy
second this
that
happened.
got set on fire by the others, and I'll just grin at him. Yeah,
Mask of
and that is
blood,
me.
like,
That is me done, I think.
Okay, Malrus, you're up.
I'm gonna
Open negotiations.
go after the Goliath.
Okay.
Good boy. Well done.
Yeah. I'm assuming the Goliath is the end by the big gun and is some distance away from me.
How big is this platform, by the way? How big is the top of this tower? Pretty big.
I mean, it's pretty big. It's a big gun.
So we have the length
Yeah.
of the gun, or is it just like around the base? Is it round? Is it square?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a round tower, yeah, but I mean, it extends to almost the full length of the barrel of the gun. In diameter, it's a big tower.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So we got some space to play with.
You're
then.
definitely
Yeah.
going off.
Excellent.
He's off by the gunpowder, yeah.
So I'm guessing he's over by the big guns. So I'm just going to go, "Oi, Mr. Goliath!" And then I'm just going to
No spell. You're not going to use
I mean,
a powerful
you
spell
shouted formally.
to sort of make
Okay.
him go to sleep or make him cry or something.
I don't have
Okay,
sleep.
roll to hit then, Malrus.
This is amazing.
Do you have a spell?
Yeah,
that
can you
question his choices,
charm
or-
him? Charm person on him?
19.
Hits. Yep.
Yep, cool.
19.
Nice. And 1 second, let me roll damage. And that is a 5.
Yep. Okay.
I can't believe you did it, little guy. That's amazing.
Malrus, do you have a spell for this?
No, but I've got a plan.
All the spells Malrus casts come out
I'd
the end
say
of a
that's
barrel.
an extraordinarily successful. As a surprise attack, that's our best ever.
Oh, did you
How
forget
do
your
you got
yo-yo?
involved?
Oh,
I
I bet
mean-
you forgot his yo-yo.
I had some plans for this, but this has gone a different way. So, it wasn't what I expected any of you to
Yay!
We're like the SAS.
It's always a surprise.
Yeah, we are. You can't plan for this gold, James.
do. Okay. So,
And then,
Okay,
I'm not
fine.
finished yet. I'm going to run and jump off the tower.
You know that might ultimately pull me with
Yeah,
you, right?
but I weigh like bugger all, so...
We're about the same height. Oh, actually, I think I'm a bit taller than you.
I mean, you're a bit sturdier, but I mean,
Still,
That's what he said.
he said it.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
already
okay. That's
happened.
what's
It's already
happening. So,
Okay, Malrus. I'm not sure how this is gonna do, but depending on how, I will tell you this now. Depending on how it works out for me, my initiative will probably be quite high. So I'm gonna have.
well,
I'm
let me
gonna have to either. Drop,
let me stop you right
'cause I'm
there,
gonna
Alex.
cut you free.
Roll a strength
roll a
saving
strength.
throw.
Yeah, pretty
You're
much.
going to cut him free,
No,
so
he's,
he's not
he
tied
won't,
to anything.
he'll be
anymore,
tied
really.
into the pinion.
Why did you jump
He'll be
off
tied
the
into the pinion,
tower?
but not to me. I'll just cut myself off.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Well, strength save.
I thought
Fuck
you were tied
me.
onto the pinion.
Yes,
that is
please.
a -3.
You are very much pulled off the tower
Thank
as well.
you, Malrus. This is perfect. Why the fuck would you do something so utterly stupid?
The rest of you roll initiative.
Can I roll initiative as well?
Rest of us rolling.
No, you're not in the fight.
Okay.
You're dangling
14.
off the side of a building. 14. Okay.
Why did you do that?
That was insane.
So just take a pause there for just a moment, and the camera pulls back in this frozen moment of time where all manner of chaos has ensued at the top of the tallest tower of this fort. And as the camera pulls back, you see this haze of gun smoke from the array of cannons littering the fort, and the halo of hazy smoke that surrounds this tall tower where the large gun has been firing, and we see out in the distance a few flashes of cannon fire from the two ships that are lightly approaching, and a large splash of water where the large gun has yet to strike its target, but is making nonetheless waves. And the camera pans round and sees all the action that is going on at the fort, and we dive down, and we follow the path that Tartan Jack took. And it leads us back into another part of the fort, through a set of oak doors, down a corridor, round a spiral twisting ramp, and down another torchlit corridor, past sets of doors. These ones, although they look strong and sturdy and certainly locked, they don't appear to be the same as the iron doors that previously imprisoned Tartan Jack. And we catch up with Jack now as he is stepping smartly through this corridor, looking at something he has drawn on his inner forearm, and we see him checking the doors one after the other consistently, and around him he hears the sound of cannon fire and shouting and screaming, but this bears no mind to him, for he knows what his mission is. He came to this island for one very specific reason and waited for his opportunity to do just that. And you see him now, Tartan Jack, as he sees a door that he thinks is right. And he sees it's locked. From inside his coat, along a billowing, leathery coat, he pulls out a small black velvet bag, and inside is a set of lockpicks. Undeterred by all the chaos around, he focuses in on the lock to this door, and very carefully he picks the lock. And with a click, the door is opened, and as it swings open, you step into a room that is lavishly furnished. And while furnished well, somewhat poorly lit, there is only a narrow slit of a window and a tiny lantern lit in one corner of the room. Looking around, you can see many plush cushions, and on a table to the left you see an array of delicious-looking food. Why then would this door be locked from the outside? A plush rug on the floor covers the stone that would otherwise be cold to the touch, and Jack steps smartly into the room, and ripping off a uncharacteristically smart salute to the figure in the shadowy corner, we hear one thing from the figure as they turn away from the light that is being cast from the window, the narrow window. The figure looked calm and almost relaxed as they lounged against the wall, just watching the proceedings. And as they turn, they see Jack standing smartly in the middle of the room, and they say this.
Well, nice of you to show up. What took you so long?
So after the boys planned for what seemed like an hour, they finally made their advance on the tower. Dark and Malrus all poised for a fight, Jeff and Keth unseen and in flight. Then shots, fire and axe, the small foes all but done. But Malrus had his eye on the really big one. He fired off a shot and then jumped back off the side, dragging Derek with him. Will either survive? Will the big guns send the daft to Davy Jones' locker? Well, you'll find out next time on Roll Britannia.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
Tired of ads crashing your comedy podcast party? Good news. Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Just head to amazon.com/ad-free comedy to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads. Enjoy thousands of Acast shows ad-free for Prime subscribers. Some shows may have ads.